The blackberry is a very tasty fruit with a very rich history. The ancient Greeks ate them as a cure for diseases of the mouth and throat, and also to prevent gout. During the Civil War, soldiers would temporarily stop their fighting so they could gather blackberries. Again, they were eaten to ward off diseases. It is known that blackberries, like blueberries and certain varieties of grapes, are a healthy fruit loaded with antioxidants that help fight cancer. A University of Ohio study concluded that blackberries have the highest level of antioxidants of any other fruit by 40%. In the last couple of years, a few select farmers have started growing blackberries in a specific region of North Carolina. Carol Mitchem and his brother Wayne, owners of Mitchem Farms in the west central portion of North Carolina, have traditionally grown soybeans, cantaloupes, sweet corn, and yellow squash. Recently, they added blackberries to their growing list of crops.
We just planted blackberries last summer, and the reason we planted them was because Sunny Ridge Farms out of Winter Haven, Florida, is interested in coming to the Carolinas and buying blackberries to fill a market window after Georgia finishes their season and before Mexico starts their season. We'd come in and have fruit in July and into August to fill that market window for them. And the reason we're in the blackberry business is because Sunny Ridge came here offering contracts.
Producing this high-maintenance, extremely valuable crop comes with its own set of unique problems.
It's a high-value crop, and compared to the other crops that we're growing, it's more profitable on a per-acre basis. But in return for that, you've got that initial upfront investment that you have to overcome, and again, it's very labor-intensive. The establishment cost is probably going to be somewhere close to $10,000 an acre. They're very labor intensive, require a great deal of hand labor, of course, with harvest. So yeah, they're expensive to establish. They're also expensive to maintain and produce during the growing season. The varieties do grow well here. The varieties we're growing were developed in Arkansas, and from what I understand, our climate is fairly similar to where the varieties were developed at the University of Arkansas, and so they're, in addition to the market window, it was known that this area would produce quality fruit. And the traits of them are they're large fruit, they have good sugar content, and at the same time they also have good shipping characteristics as well. So they sort of bring together the best of everything, and that's why we're producing those varieties. And Sunny Ridge, who we're contracted with, expected us to produce, they expect us to produce those varieties. We were told what varieties we had to grow.
Sunny Ridge also expects its contract growers to not only grow blackberries, but package the fruit for shipment to market as well.
And what they're doing is they're looking at the fruit after it comes in out of the field, inspecting it for any blemishes, or if would happen to be a soft berry in there, it would need to be removed, and then they're weighing it. If we need to add additional berries to make that weight, they're doing that.
Little by little, the Mitchems have increased the number of acres of blackberries they grow, but the family isn't expecting to expand much more.
We planted 10 acres last year, and which is what we're producing or picking fruit off of today. And we've planted another 10 acres this year that we'll be picking off of next year. It's new for us, and it's been, I guess, somewhat stressful from that standpoint because it's a new enterprise. We hadn't grown fruit before. We've been growing vegetables, and we want to be successful with it. So there's always some additional stress with that, it being a new venture and trying to learn the ropes a little bit.
Demand for blackberries and market timing have created a unique opportunity for farmers in this area of North Carolina. So far, for the Mitchems, the investment has been worth the time and effort.
We've had good ideas about what to expect, but the only way to really find out is actually when you get started doing it yourself, and you have to make your own mistakes and correct them to meet your particular, and to fix them so that it fits your particular situation.